So let's see your past influences. Ooh, the Tower. Yes, you have been through something very tumultuous. You have been through, and I really like the part over here because this card is ruled with, I believe, with Mars as well. And it belongs both Scorpio and Aries. One is like really rebuilding inside, and that's why you see, I don't know if you can see it, there is like Phoenix rising outside. It's also very phallic. So you could have been dealing with somebody who is very sexy, and sex was really, really good. And it was so good that you were willing and you were making commitments, and they were making commitments. And then, puff, it just hits you. Well, we don't have the same goals in life. And that's because you're an analytical one, right? Or, you know, they're going to run my life, or maybe they have been too domineering and that kind of stuff. It's some kind of like upheaval, right? But it's also awakening, right? So the Tower shows up when you're living in an illusion. So you need to remove that mask, and you need to expose basically the truth. Remember, we are going back to that Page of Swords that we had. Page of Swords is like still very meek compared to this one. This can be something shaking. This can be something where you're like, whoa, how could I not see that? It was like before my eyes all the time. So, but this is really calling you for change, and change is difficult. Some people clearly hate change. They don't want to change, because with Tower card, this is really talking about being shaken. But this is to you in the past. So you have been shaken. Something has happened. Something really familiar has been, I guess, broken down. And maybe, you know, you didn't operate in your comfort zone. For some of you, this could meant losing your job, right? This really talks that the lesson that you need to learn here is to kind of like let go. There was like something that was connecting to ego, right? When ego is talking, you really want to win. You really want, right? This is ego talking. When, like, why would you do that? Like, you have this, especially as an air sign, we do react to the ego because we are being challenged on that one. So it is really, really important to do that. So they're like these walls that you have built that kind of like imprison you in the situation. So this is that explosion and collapse, and you know, everything is crashing down, and kind of like save yourself on the bottom. But there's also about inspiration and how hubris, right? Enlightenment. Like there is like the spirituality that I see. It's really, really coming through this particular month.